persons cases are notoriously difficult to investigate due to a lack of crucial evidence, but they're solvable. And there are nearly 900 open missing persons cases in Washington state. The Unsolved Northwest team is working to bring them into the spotlight.
Somebody knows the truth. So that's what I'm hoping for.
It just should never have happened. Just never have happened.
I want answers and I want closure. What happened to her?
Some mysteries are too strange for even the sharpest minds to solve. Across the globe, people have vanished without a trace while exploring remote wilderness, leaving behind eerie clues and endless questions. What happened to these adventurers? Did they fall victim to an unpredictable force of nature? Or did something more mysterious claim them? Here are people who suddenly went missing while exploring and cannot be explained. Cody Dial, 2014. Cody Roman Dial, the son of famed explorer and scientist Roman Dial, grew up surrounded by adventure. Raised in Alaska, Cody's life was steeped in wilderness, survival, and exploration from an early age. By the time he was 27, he had already accompanied his father on treks through some of the world's most remote landscapes and developed an impressive resume as both a biologist and an adventurer. So far so good, but here's where things get crazy. Even the most experienced explorers are not immune to the perils of the unknown. In July 2014, Cody set off for Costa Rica's Corcovado National Park, a sprawling wilderness on the Osa Peninsula known for its biodiversity and uncharted trails. A perfect place for an explorer, so you'd think. His plan was to traverse the park using unofficial routes rarely attempted by other hikers. However, Corcovado is also infamous for its dangerous terrains, venomous wildlife, and illicit activities like gold mining and illicit smuggling. Cody's family grew concerned, of course, when he missed his scheduled check-in, triggering this massive search effort that lasted months. Teams combed the jungle using helicopters, local guides, and even indigenous trackers, but the dense canopy and the treacherous conditions made progress slow. In 2016, remains believed to be Cody's were found in a remote area of the park. While investigators concluded that he likely succumbed to an accident, questions still linger. Why did an experienced outdoorsman like Cody venture into such a dangerous zone, and why did he do it alone? Did he encounter something or someone that led to his demise? His disappearance remains one of the most haunting mysteries in modern exploration. A grim reminder of how even seasoned adventurers can meet tragedy in the wild. Samantha Sayers, 2018. Samantha Sayers was a 28-year-old outdoor enthusiast, and she was no stranger to solo hiking. Her love for nature had led her to explore many trails in Washington state, pushing herself to tackle more challenging terrains. On August 1st, 2018, Samantha embarked on a solo hike up Vesper Peak in the North Cascades, a stunning but demanding trail known for its breathtaking views and steep ascents. Equipped with proper gear and of course experience, Samantha seemed well prepared for this journey. She checked in with her boyfriend before starting the hike, assuring him that she would return by evening. Now when she didn't come back, her family and friends raised the alarm. What followed was one of the largest search and rescue operations in the region's history. Over 120 volunteers, helicopters, drones, even tracking dogs all combed the rugged landscape for weeks. Yet despite the massive effort, no trace of Samantha was ever found. The mystery deepened when seasoned hikers reported no signs of accident or foul play. So could she have strayed off the trail into the vast wilderness, or did she encounter an unexpected danger? Chris Kramers and Lisanne Froon, 2014. In April 2014, two Dutch women, Chris Kramers and Lisanne Froon, both embarked on what they thought would be a short, scenic hike along the El Pianista Trail near Boquete, Panama. Now the 21 and 22-year-old friends were adventurous and excited to explore the natural beauty of Central America. So far this sounds like an ideal trip for an explorer. The trail, while popular among tourists, is surrounded by dense jungle that quickly becomes treacherous if hikers venture off that path even a little bit. So when the women failed to return from their trip, a search effort was launched. For weeks, nothing was found until a local woman discovered their backpack in a riverbed. Inside the bag were their phones, a camera, and personal items, all still intact. Investigators found chilling details. Their phones showed desperate attempts to call emergency numbers, while the camera contained eerie photos taken at night. Some of the jungle and others of their belongings all arranged on rocks. Just eerie photos to find after this. Months later, scattered remains, including a pelvic bone and a boot with a foot still inside, were found deep in the forest. Theories range from an accidental fall to something more sinister, such as foul play. Why did they leave the trail, and what prompted the cryptic photos? The disappearance remains a chilling enigma, a stark warning really of how quickly a simple hike can turn into this life-threatening ordeal. Matt Green, 2014. Matt Green, a 39-year-old math teacher and avid outdoorsman, disappeared in the Sierra Nevada mountains in July 2014. He was known for his love of nature and solitude, and Matt had embarked on a solo road trip to explore California's stunning landscapes. He spent his days hiking, climbing, and photographing the region's breathtaking scenery. All things normal so far. Matt's car was found parked near Mammoth Lakes, a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts. He had reportedly planned to hike several trails in the area, but failed to check in with friends as expected. When he was reported missing, search and rescue teams began an extensive operation. The Sierra Nevada, with its rugged peaks, hidden valleys, and unpredictable weather, posed significant challenges, of course. Now, despite weeks of searching, including the use of helicopters and scent tracking dogs, no trace of Matt was ever found. Did he venture too far off the trail, or did an unexpected event lead to his disappearance? It's hard to say. Without any clues, Matt's fate still remains a mystery, a haunting reminder of how vast and unforgiving the wilderness will always be. Esther Dingley, 2020. Esther Dingley, a 37-year-old British adventurer, disappeared in November 2020 while hiking the Pyrenees Mountains. Traveling through Europe in a camper van with her partner, Dan, Esther had documented her work for nature and exploration all on social media, of course inspiring many with her journey. Her final trek took her to the Pic de Sauvegarde, a picturesque peak straddling the border between France and Spain. Quite an ideal exploration if you ask me, until she sent her last message from the summit, sharing her excitement and joy, but when she failed to return afterwards, a large search operation was launched involving French and Spanish authorities. Helicopters, ground teams, you name it, everyone was looking, and nothing. Months later though, Esther's belongings and partial remains were eventually discovered. Investigators believe she may have slipped and fallen, but the exact circumstances still remain uncertain. Her story is a reminder of the risks even experienced adventurers face in the wild. These expanded accounts provide a more comprehensive look into the risks and mysteries that come with exploring the unknown. Each case here is a testament to the allure and danger of seeking adventure in the modern world. Even if you're posting on social media, things can still go south, regardless of how much support and attention you have. The disappearance of Marnie Shepherd. A mountaineer and former scientist is one of the more intriguing cases in recent years. Shepherd, who's a 53-year-old from New Zealand, went missing in late 2020, almost 2 decades after a previous incident in 2003 in the same mountain range. How bizarre is that? There's got to be some mystery here. Known for her resilience, she had survived a perilous situation during her earlier disappearance in the Southern Alps, where she and her hiking companion, Sonia Rendell, had been lost for 8 days. That's longer than a week. That is insane. Despite difficult conditions, they were found safe, thankfully, which only added to her reputation as a capable mountaineer. That is until 2020, when Shepherd went missing once more. After tweeting in November that she was, quote, heading for the mountains, end quote, there was little sign of her, and she was officially reported missing in January 2021. Authorities focused their search on the same area where she had been found back in 2003, which was Arthur's Pass National Park, a remote and rugged part of New Zealand's South Island. But as of now, no new evidence has been found regarding her whereabouts. Marnie Shepherd's case raises many questions. Was she prepared for the harsh conditions that she might face in the mountains? Was she underprepared? Was something different about this expedition that led her to her vanishing? Or could she have just encountered some unforeseen danger? Many options here. Given her experience and history with the area, the mystery surrounding her disappearance continues to captivate those who follow such stories. I'm your host, Taylor McWaters, and we'll see you next time. Bye.